Hello and welcome inside the Chris Evans Podcast, a part of Second Banana Media. I invite you to subscribe and like the page. Went to a grow facility fire today. It was a report of an explosion down in southern Logan County, and it was located on just off of Sooner Road. So take Sooner Road, and then it was a quick left turn on Charter Oak, and you can see the heavy black smoke. Video here in just a second, but you can see the heavy black smoke from downtown Guthrie. Got up on top of the road at Division near the Beacon. You can really see the smoke coming out. But it was a report of an explosion inside that grow facility, and that two men were able to get out, but both of those guys suffering reportedly third degree burns on anywhere between 30 to 50% of their body. Really no update on their condition. They were both transported by Guthrie EMS to Baptist Hospital. So no updates on their conditions at this time, about 9 o'clock on Thursday evening. This fire took place about 3:45, just before 4 o'clock today, down there in Sutherland County. And I was able to capture some of the video here. As you see, this was at the beginning stages of this fire down in southern Logan County. You can see the heavy smoke, and it was very important to know where to be standing at the time because of that heavy smoke and where the wind was pushing it. And I got some more video here, and you can just see how heavy that smoke was. This is an industrial area off here on Charter Oak Road, and there was probably 6, 7, 8 buildings like this in this area. This one was somewhat in the middle of all of these. There you see one on the left and one on the right, and there was some also behind me as I was filming here today in Sutherland County. But fire departments from Edmond, Deer Creek, and Oak Cliff were on the scene. Mentioned Guthrie EMS was transporting two. Here's a fire at the beginning of it, and then a little bit later on, here's another photo. But also Logan County deputies were there, as well as an ATF agent, as they continue their investigation on this fire. And as of right now, 9 o'clock on Thursday, no cause of what maybe started that fire or reported explosion inside that facility. But we continue to wait some answers from there. And a couple other things it was amazing to look at was the electricity. The OG&E obviously was there to cut the power off, and took a picture of how complicated that looks. You can imagine those facilities have a lot of electricity to them simply because of all the air units and all that stuff. But it's amazing how clean that looks, but how much power goes into those facilities. And again, it was just kind of a side note at the facility. And another thing was, here's the Edmond Fire Department. I had never seen a drone on a rope or cable, if you will. So that was my first time to see that. I'll replay that again here for you. But that was the Edmond Battalion Chief with that drone to get an aerial view of the building, so they kind of knew where the fire was located in the building. That was just before they made access into the building, and obviously they were able to get the fire contained pretty quick, get inside, get the fire out. And so, not sure. There's so many elements that go into, and I'm talking about carbon, butane, all that stuff. So really, the investigators got a lot of work to kind of determine what actually was the cause of that fire this evening. So that's all the information I have at this time. If there's any updates, I'll definitely be sure to update that on Guthrie News page when that becomes available. Until then, have a great night.